Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning. Hi. Good morning, Kijor. Hello. Good morning, Grill. Good morning. Hello, Mugnan. How are you doing? And hello, good morning, Cotton. Hi. Good morning, folks. Woke up an hour ago. Hey! So you've eaten and had breakfast and everything already? You've had your day prepared for you? I had a very busy day yesterday and all of the weekend. In fact, all of the weekend was Gen Con, so that was also very exciting. Of course, I wasn't there, but there was a lot going on. There was a lot of pictures. There was a lot of hype. Nope. All you've done so far is washed up, looked at yourself to figure out a new game to play. Oh, sorry, your shelf, not yourself. I'm just like, how do you look at yourself? I was just like imagining like those character creators in video games where they look at themselves in the mirror and they're just trying to figure out, what mood of game am I in today? That's what I was imagining. Specifically, I think I was imagining that one Fallout where you're like a parent and you're trying to find your child or something. I don't know which Fallout that was. I don't really play any of them. I just know that intro where you have to design which parent you are. Is that 4? Is that really 4? I'm Matt! You're feeling like cyberpunk today? Yes. Is it still broken? Is cyberpunk still really broken? Matt, you went to Gen Con. How was it? It looked like everybody had a ton of fun. That's 4? War never changes. That's where that line's from? You mean it's not in like every single Fallout? You got Epic 7? Hey! That's a big old box. A big ginormous box. You're still looking at a lot of footage from various content creators on YouTube. Everything looks so good. I mean, I'd hope so, right? Because it's like, what is it? That's like one of the newer-ish games that everybody had so much hype for. Was it Gen Con where those guys stole a pallet? This year? Or like a previous year? You forgot your Switch today for Wingspan? What? Oh no! Yes, this year. I haven't heard anything about that. I don't think, cause we're still waiting for some team members to come home, or go home, or arrive home, or get home, to arrive safely back home. Some flights have been delayed, so we're still waiting on team members to get home, so we haven't had our weekly meeting yet. This year, some people stole like tens of thousands of dollars of magic cards. Oh my goodness. You heard it was magic cards? I could poke, I could ask, I could be like, hey, did this really happen? Were they like singles? Were they singles, or were they like booster packs? Like they bought, like they took like a pallet of booster packs? Or were they like already unpacked and like sleeved and like graded? They got caught on camera. They walked in the back and stole a whole pallet of boxes. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. They took entire pallets. So not just one pallet, multiple Multiple pallets? That's crazy. That's... What the heck? Tens of thousands? I kind of want to ask. I kind of want to ask. You only saw the one they had? Well, there's footage? Like, people released footage of this? You didn't know it was more than one? You thought they took two? Did they release footage of this? What's the schedule for the month? Oh, that's right. I still am getting it approved, but it should go up, I think, today or tomorrow. It should go up today or tomorrow. A ton of rare Pokemon cards got stolen off production lines this year too. The production lines? The production lines though? What? Why the production lines? Like, they're in the middle of making them. So that means the factory workers are taking it? Surely they also have footage of that. Surely there's cameras at the production line. Also, happy 1 year. You sweet blueberry, you had fun every time you streamed. Thank you so much, Cotton. That means so much to me. It means so much to me that you guys feel this way. Nintendo is starting to do print on demand for packs in Japan. Wouldn't be surprised if the scalping market is destroyed by them soon enough. Print on demand, that's interesting. Middle of baking them. I know, freaking fresh off the oven, fresh loaves. A bunch of packs suddenly had no rares of holos, and there were TikTok videos showing the people who were stealing them. They did get caught. Why would you social media your loot find? Why would you do that? It wasn't enough that you're just like, this will make the big bucks. No, you're just like, I also want the clout too. You can't have both. You can't have the clout and the what would you call it? The loot, the fine, the funds, the money. I don't know what their plans were for it. They wanted the clout. Since when has the clout been so much more important? When has the clout been so important? Clout chasers. Thirsty clout chasers. Ruining their own score. The rulebook is obtuse, not very good, but once we figured it out, combat plays like FGO. You didn't say E7 because you've never played it. It's fun? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Nintendo is trying to make it so they only print packs when they get ordered. No extra cards to float around. So they know it's a huge issue. They know it's a huge issue. That's interesting, but I wonder how that would affect their rarities. I mean, I guess it's a lot easier to do certain print on demand. Before you had to print like large sheets. You had to print like big old large sheets. So you kind of had to pre-lay out like your rarities and things like that and how many cards would be printed on a sheet. But if they could do print on demand, I wonder how they can keep track of like certain rarities of certain cards. Or how many has been printed. Or if it's based off of per order and then you're just like, well, a percentage of this should go here or things like that. But that's very interesting. Print on demand cards. Pokemon cards have really come a long way. They look so crazy nowadays. And they also have the jumbo cards. Those ones are mostly for show, right? Sorry. the morning voice. What was I saying? I've seen Pokemon Jumbo cards, and I've seen sleeves for it exist. So then, you do like the Jumbo cards, but those are just for collecting, right? There's no way you can play that. Because obviously you know what that card is, so you can't shuffle it into your deck or something. It's just for show. You have Jumbo Uno? What do you mean Jumbo Uno? That exists? Some are playable, but you're pretty sure it's for fun and not in competitive, you don't think? They're just for show. Cause how would you draw that card? Be like, oh, I'm at my Jumbo card. I know what this card is. Is that a challenge? What do you mean? I'm just saying you can't shuffle it into the deck. That would be a bit awkward. I don't know how it's played. Dude, I don't even know how Pokemon is played. I collected those cards, got all the little energy orbs, and I'm just like, ugh! And then I don't understand how to play Pokemon. I read some of the instructions, and I'm just like, how do I evolve my Pokemon, sort of thing. Some are like Exodia, like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, so like if you get this, this, and this together, then you can pull it out from out of the deck, out of the game, sort of thing, and then just for massive representation, we put down giant Omega Mon card Pokemon. I also don't know Pokemon. I got out of that hoarder life. I got out of the grinder hoarder life. I can't do it anymore. You can't take me back there. All of the hours I put into that, all of those hours, no, I had to stop cold turkey. You're not fully versed? You haven't played Pokemon TCG in like 10 years? I mean, you're amazing for the fact that you even played in general. I collected the cards, and I was so dumb. I'm so dumb, I didn't understand how to play it. And then on top of that, like, I had these cards, and I was swindled by a senior. I was swindled by an upperclassman who, like, was like, oh, you have this card? I'll trade you for this card. Shows me a cute, adorable Wigglytuff, and I'm just like, it's cute, it's cute, yeah. And he ended up taking advantage of the fact that I was too young and uneducated in Pokemon, that I think I traded him some, like, rare cards for non-rare cards, but also on top of that, I think they were stickers. So they were like fake cards, and because I was so young, I didn't know any better. I didn't understand that there was such a thing as like fake cards. I didn't understand that, and it was so awful. The rulebook was the most annoying thing for everyone as well. Farside Games developed it. Japanime Games only distributed it. They didn't localize it. You're not sure that if they didn't localize it, the rulebook would have been a whole lot better quality. Yeah. We didn't do the localization, just the distribution. Does Japanime need someone to do rulebook work? You literally got that on your resume. It'd be your dream to come true. We do have someone on staff that helps with the rulebook stuff, but it was just the deal with Epic 7. We were only the distributors. We didn't do anything production-wise for the game. So that was a bit out of our hands. I'm actually currently working with our proofreader, rulebook proofreader, on the zoo tiles. My handler and I we're like passing it back and forth, and then we pass it back to the proofreader, and we're all trying to like make sure that everything is very, very clear, since the rules are very kind of confusing. So that's the reason why there hasn't been an update, because it's taking so long to try to clean up the rules. Does lookalike games. Farside did all the work, yeah. They had to do was get the game distributed. The rulebook reads like a game that was sent through Google Translate at least twice. I haven't seen the rulebook. You wish that we did do the rulebook? Yeah, that's what we keep hearing. The rulebook is really rough. The rulebook is really rough. Super rough. You're proofreading rules. You have so much power. I'm just helping. My handler has been going through all of that and mostly managing it, mostly trying to bounce off of me and trying to figure out if certain things make sense. You know, sometimes you want to be able to like have a second opinion. And I also like, you know, I'm just like, how understand rules? Can't blame them for at least giving it a try. Should have gotten someone else to do the rules for them, yeah. Watched multiple videos on how to play, and they seem to have changed some mechanics, so that's weird. What we got going, it's actually pretty fun. Yeah! It's really cool. It's like campaign based. And if you know a lot of the characters from the mobile game, I think that has a lot of appeal to it too. Frickin'... Was it Vildred? My heart is broken. It played just like the mobile game. Hey, that's really cool. The game, once you understand it, is pretty easy to learn and fun. It's like Testament or Genshin Taro. Multiplayer cooperative skirmisher. Essentially. Oh boy, the rulebook is the biggest hurdle. That's really unfortunate, but I'm glad that it's a fun game. I'm glad that it's still a fun game for you guys. There just needs to be a fan rulebook. Just make a fan rulebook and circulate it within the community. Epic 7 has a crazy amount of characters at this point that the board game also does feel pretty lacking in characters, in your opinion. You wish there was some more DLC or expansions to bring more characters and monsters. Yeah, Farside wants to do more expansions, but we're not quite sure. We're not quite sure about that. You don't need 200 plus characters. Just oodles and oodles of boxes. Boxings of characters. All the characters. Just every single one of them. Just get the really important ones that everybody likes. They're all the really important ones. That would take a lot. I have that Street Fighter board game, and it's just like, well, I have the Street Fighter board game, and then I have the Horizon Zero Dawn board game, and then I think I have the Resident Evil 2, and the Bloodborne one, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do, because it's like boxes, so you have the base game, cool, but then there's like 7 other games, or 7 other boxes, just for miniatures. Like the Horizon Zero Dawn, there's literally 1 box just for the flying thing. For the Resident Evil one, there's a whole box just for an alligator. And I'm just like, man, you know, these miniatures are really cool, but I wasn't thinking about it. What am I gonna do with all these boxes? Personally, you can go without the miniatures. That just increases the cost a whole lot more. You will be totally fine with just acrylic and little character cards. With just those 2 components, you can get a ton of characters for this game and monsters, but Having a mix of acrylic and miniatures in the same game is really lopsided. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine. A lot of people were really interested in the miniatures. The painters, miniature painters, they were really interested in miniatures because they were really cute and adorable. Some of the monsters are really cool looking. Especially when not every character in Monster has acrylic or miniature version. Yeah. I have so many miniatures and I don't know what to do with them. You like the miniatures, but you get it, it's heavy. I don't know where to put them all. They're all in their boxes. Except for the flying bird from Horizon Zero Dawn. That one's out of the box because it was such a pain to kind of assemble that I was kind of terrified to unassemble it to put it back in the box. So I have it on the shelf somewhere. Speaking of, 2 of your miniatures came broken. Hey! Cuba! Pardon. Ugh. If you take a picture, and send it in, I think there might be someone that can help you with it, cause that was something. You use some super glue to press them back together, and it's holding up for now. Bless you, that was cute. Thank you. I'm so sorry if it was loud. I'm so sorry if I peeked the mic. I saw the mic go red, and I'm like, oh no. You take boss and monster miniatures and character standees are flipped. Character standees. Oh, okay, okay. Sneeze you. Frizzak! Hi, how are you doing? Hello, sweetheart. Hello to you too. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Actually, how was everybody's weekend? Tell me about your frabjous day. Kalay. I want to know. I know, Matt, you went to Gen Con. I think one of the days, right? Busy and rainy. Oh, so much rain. You went to the zoo and you finished your tattoo? What did you... Your tattoo of what? And the zoo? The whole day at the zoo? What animals were there? What was the highlight? What was the animal highlight? The best animal you saw? Gen Con apparently had 70,000 people. That's crazy. 70,000 people? How much does like Anime Expo have? I haven't gone in a while, so, but at the same time, that's a lot of people. Is it a, well, you guys said it's a big venue. It looked like a big venue from when Eric called me last year. Your rib region is itchy. Oh no! Don't they put like cream on it? Or like you have a patch that covers it up and they have soothing cream for it? Sunday felt like a Saturday. It was that busy still on Sunday? On Sunday it was still that busy for you? You just work and sleep most of the time. Nap life. Napping is pretty chill, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. You work Saturday and Friday. Oops. They were fine. Sunday you had a day off. That's good. At least you got to rest a little bit. You were at Gen Con and it was awesome. Japanime sponsored a maid cafe, which was a ton of fun. I saw the pictures of the maid cafe. It was really cool. We talked about it in the meeting prior to the event, and it was like really, really cool. And there was even like the events where the maids will play Tanto with you or something. I think I saw that somebody was recommending, they're like, they want more maid cafes at a bunch of other conventions. Please sponsor. We'll have to find and procure more maids for such an occasion for the maid cafe. You have a bunny astronaut riding on a big tentacle through space. It goes from your head. What? Down to your ribs? Oh my goodness, that's huge! That's huge! And you had to do it in sections? So you said like finish, right? Did you do it in sections, or do you mean like sections like first you do the black and white and then later you do the color? Or did you do it like in sectional chunks? you got an ordering from Amazon Sunday. You ordered a pack of 6 ghost pepper spicy chicken ramen. Why? The noodles were wheat and black? And when simmering, the instructions said to drain the water so that it does not dilute the seasoning. That's fair. More like a stir fry then? The zoo was wonderful. So many animals at the Portland Zoo here. It's just got a lot of hills. So being in a... Oh no, it's super hilly. The elephant got really close to you. Big elephants. Big old giant elephants. Do you remember what kind of elephants they were? Let's see. Indy has a pretty big convention center. It's just boring looking because it's a big old box. Hey, as long as it can accommodate everybody and has enough exits, then that should be a-okay. Big box is a lot nicer than like, oh, let's go up an elevator, down an elevator to the next escalator that goes down an escalator to get to the floor that we need to specifically. And there's no direct route to get there other than going up and down the elevator, up and down the escalator, to this secret hallway in the back. That's a separate building from the other main venues. Like, you know, I'd kind of rather have big square box where it's just like, oh, you want to go this place? It's in this corner. Or you want to go that place? It's in that corner. Yeah. You ate it and suffered hard? You're able to do it just fine though. How long did it take you to eat? How hot would you say it was? Was it the hottest thing you ate? That's so crazy. I can't imagine doing that. Spicy food? Make me cry. The maid army? Yay! The maid army, come and assemble. That was you suggesting more maid cafes on the Discord? Oh, it was you? Yeah. I'll try to see if it can be brought up during the weekly meeting, but I actually don't know if the maid cafe was like only locals that went or if they're part of the team. I have to ask. I'm pretty sure one of them was part of the team. I recognize one of them that I imagine would be part of the maid cafe. I imagine one of them. So she could definitely travel around for maid cafes. But I'm not sure who the rest of the staff was for the maid cafe. Traveling maid service. Traveling maid service required. If only they had a cafe that liked to teleport around. I guess specifically the door. You had to do it in sections. All in color. Oh my god. So did that like take 2 hours each section? Just small chunks at a time, partially because your skin only likes to take in so much ink a day before it gets angry. What happens if you take too much? I thought it was because of pain tolerance. I thought tattoos were sectioned off in different sessions because of pain tolerance. What happens if you just go full straight? Like, what happens? This weekend you will go to a pen and paper convention. What's a pen and paper convention? What is that like? Very exquisite. I'm imagining a lot of like quills, but that might not be what I'm imagining all sorts of like fancy, like really fancy inkwells. Like I'm imagining like old school inkwells and fancy quills and well pens and very unconventional writing materials. Especially on sensitive spots. You made questionable choices on the place. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, you said it went from your head, right? It has to go down your neck. Sensitive area. Oh no. But today, like, I'm pumped because you get to go pick apples. Woo! From an orchard? Is it one of those experiences where you get to bring your own bucket and you go in, you pay the flat fee, and then you go pick your fruit? And then you can take home as much as you can carry? I don't know how they do those these days. I don't know if they do it that way or if you have to pay per bucket that you bring in or something like that. The line on Sunday for we'll call it wrapped around from one end of the con to the other, looped it around itself, then out the door. Oh my god. I hope everybody was able to get into the convention. It feels like conventions these days have a lot of lines. Like it's LineCon. It competes being LineCon. Definitely the hottest thing you ever ate. You want to say it took maybe 20 to 25 minutes to eat. Oh my god. Sounds too hot. What caused you to do this? Why in the world would you buy this noodle for yourself? Was it something that your work sold? And that was for will call. What does will call mean? But for how long it was, the line was only an hour. You got your badge the day before, so you skipped the wait. That's good. Yeah, getting the badges I think is like the hardest thing ever. There was a couple of conventions where people wouldn't get their badge until late into the afternoon, so then like that whole day was gone. Spicy food makes you sad? It makes me sad too. You volunteered to be a maid. Maid service. Pain tolerance is for sure part of it. Taking breaks is good for the person getting it done and the artist. Hands can get tired after all. Oh, this is true. I didn't think about that. Just like, I've seen the needle in slow-mo and it's really weird. It's just like prick, 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 prick. And it's just like, ah. You love spicy food? This one did not make you cry, but definitely had a very burny throat and tongue and runny nose. All of everything combined into one. Playing RPGs the complete weekend? Oh my goodness. Really? That sounds fun. Wait. Really? That sounds fun. You were in a Discord telling folks about him as well in the voice chat? You tried to mimic Hot Pepper Gaming on YouTube. That's an actual channel? Eat the ramen and review a board game. You were talking about the current game you were playing and it was difficult to talk? Oh no. Did you have milk? Provisions to help you? Just a friend's place? They have a crab apple tree that is just making way too much and they don't want to just have them rot on their lawn, so you're coming in. Hey! That's nice. That's so sweet of both of you. So sweet of them to let you take apples, and so sweet of you to take it off their hands and not let it rot on their ground. I suppose it's a win-win situation. Your love of making applesauces, jams, and pickling is gonna come in handy. I'd love to see a picture of all the apples you procure. And the tree. I want to see what a tree just bustling full of fruit looks like. Will call is where you pick up the badges if you didn't get them shipped to you. Oh, I forgot that they do shipping of badges sometimes in some places. Sometimes. You saw it in another Discord that you made. A few of the folks there were saying how they were doing it to order it and challenge each other to eat it. You're feeling cheeky. And it was a bit random. So you suppose you just bought it yourself? You took on the challenge. You saw the challenge and you took it on. You're just like, yeah, I can do this thing. Easy, easy. It's for the experience. It's for science, right, Keidra? It's for science. Pre-bought badges will call. I haven't really had a badge mailed to me before, so that's definitely interesting. You prepared some milk and a slice of bread just in case you couldn't handle it. But in the end, you did not need it. After eating the ramen, though, you ate them anyway, of course. Of course. The bread and a slice of milk. Or bread dipped into the milk for milky bread. We'll call it science. It is science. I think it's science. Seems very sciencey to me, at least. Well, it sounds like everybody had an interesting weekend and/or will be having interesting weekends. How many packs of ramen did you get? Are you still gonna be having more? It sounded like you bought more than one. It sounded like you had more than one pack of ramen. So you could relive the experience over and over and over again. But anyway, you guys are gonna teach me how to play Wingspan, right? You guys all know how to play Wingspan? It was a pack of 6. 4 of them are left. You had 2 already? Did you just make 2 batches at once? Or did somebody else have it, the other pack? Or you had 2. You couldn't resist the burn and you wanted more. So you went back for seconds. You had one Sunday, and then you had one Monday after work. Oh, so then you just enjoy it. You can teach you? Wait, how much is it on Steam right now? Let me see. There was a sale, I don't know when. $20. It's $20 on Steam. $20. Yeah. 20 whole dollarinos. Let me go get myself set up. I have to put my headphones on and everything. I'll be right back, I think. Give me a second. $10 on Switch. Oh, so like 50% off. When we discussed it last, it was still on sale. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a whole new week, so I know things change. Wingspan is fairly straightforward. You can do 4 things: get food, get eggs, get Birb cards, play Birbs, which requires food and eggs, and a card to play. Playing Birbs makes the other actions better. There's a visual novel fest happening right now. I saw that. I was looking at a couple of them. I'm just like, ooh. Some new sale as well. You're not big on visual novels? I'm not too big on visual novels. They kind of scare me, right? The intensity of not having so much action and just being stuck staring at the screen kind of scares me, because I'm just like, this is prime setup for a jump scare. It's got my whole focus on the screen sort of thing. You don't have much money right now anyway. Music is a bit loud. Okay. Do we want the tutorial? I don't want to... You guys will teach me, right? Should I play the tutorial? I need to get in to lower down the settings. easy? Okay, so don't play the tutorial. Go to settings. We lower down the music. Make this here. Ambient birds. Ambient birds. You're making the music for this, and yes, a little louder than you. You forgot your Switch today, but if you play again, you'll definitely remember so you can play. Okay. Oh, you're liking the music, not making it. I was like, oh, I didn't know, Keitra, you had a musical talent. Good morning, Griffin. How do you do? We're playing a different board game today. It's called Wingspan. You like birds? Extremely popular and accessible board game called Wingspan to collect the Birbies. Constantly been in the top 100 board games over the years, constantly. The same guys who made Wingspan made a game called Scythe. What do you do in Scythe? I can use a controller for this. Would controller be easier to play this? Or maybe I don't know, just mouse and keyboard, right? Just mouse and keyboard would be fine. There's voiceover in this game? Simple Civ, but with mechs. Scythe is also an extremely popular and accessible board game, of course. We're playing them digitally, but naturally they are physically made as well. Yes. I've seen so much Wingspan all over the place. Let's see. Burbs. I haven't unlocked any burbs. Okay, no, that's fine. Online. Enter your name. Please enter a unique name. Be mindful that other people will see it. Your friends can use it to invite you to play. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. My portrait. Can I please be a quail? I want to be a quail. And... Ooh, this one's so cute. This one's kind of cute too because I like the stilt house. We'll go with this one. Okay. 1920 Plus does have an RTS video game called Iron Harvest. Oh really? 5 minutes per turn. 72 hours per turn. Beat the record. 140. What does this mean? This mode puts you up against the Ultima, but there's a catch. Nothing is random. Everything is predetermined, and the more you play, the more you will be able to learn about the decks. And the bird feeder. Use this knowledge to anticipate what happens next and create the most optimal combos. You become this week's champ of the birds. The challenge changes every week. If you manage to beat the Ultima and your score is the highest at the end of the week, you will become that week's champion. Interesting. Okay. So custom. The animations are so cool. Custom game. Toggle. What is it? Random order or custom order? Random. Format. Toggle between direct competition of your goals and less direct competition between players. I don't know. I'll just leave it as such. Oh. Invite a player. Height in your normal. It's all name based. What are your guys' names? Anybody that's playing, what are your guys' names? I guess? Question mark? I wish there was a room name and I could just have you guys join. I could try again. Give you like 5 minutes and you'll join. How are you? 5 minutes? Are you gonna install it on your work computer? But wait! You forgot to buy the game last week when it was on sale, you're sorry? Your laptop? Oh, on your laptop. Okay. All of their colors? Does this mean anything? Like, what if they're the same color as me? Does that cause an issue? Oh god, no, it's okay. You guys can keep all of your portraits, Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl, did you know owls have long leggies? Owls have long leggies and they sleep on one foot and then they bring their other foot up to their chest. They just curl it up like that and they put it inside their chest, and their feathers are super fluffy because they can hide their foot in their chest and you wouldn't even know it. I know this because I went to a zoo and there was an owl that had a tag on its foot, but it was sleeping, so the tag was coming out of its chest. Like, it looked like it was stabbed by a plastic and it was just through its chest, and I was just like, what is that? Is that something stuck in it? And I asked what it was, and the zoo attendant laughed and she was just like, oh, that's the tag that we put on their legs. And he's sleeping, so his leg is up, huddled against his chest. You believe Wingspan recently got a new expansion? It's the Asia version, brings in Eastern birds. Really? So they'll have the golden, what do you call it? It's the golden pheasant. That's a beautiful bird. Your bird can do that? What bird do you have again? They're just wizards in bird. It was really cool. Did you also know that owls are, I suppose everybody keeps telling me that owls are supposedly just really dumb, despite being like really amazing predators, and like, you know, hunting and getting a bunch of the food, the mice, whatever they hunt. They're really good hunters. They're really good predators and hunters. But put them in any other situation and they're kind of dumb. The white-faced cockatiel. Oh, that's right. I think we talked a little bit about that. I had a cockatiel or a cockatrice. I don't know which one I had. Cockatoo? 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 Cockatrice? Cockatiel? One of those things. 30 seconds? Okay. You can see that? They are kind of like Akiko. What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? What the cockatoo, cockatrice, cockatiel? I like don't know which one it is. It had like the yellow. It was a white bird and it had the yellow. Cockatrices aren't real. You don't know what I have access to. Either big or small? I feel like it was kind of small. I think it was kind of small. It was like The size of my hand, maybe? Ish. Not huge. It wasn't like... It was not the size of my head. Cockatiels are small. Cockatoos are large. Oh, so then quite clearly I had a cockatrice. I had a cockatrice. No. And then, yeah, then I had a cockatiel. White bird. Yellow head thing. And her name was Daisy. Aki has tiny hands. You've seen them? What about my tiny hands? It just means it's confirm it's a tiny bird. Oh, my cafe music's still going on. Let me just turn that off. I'm sorry. Okay. Right up there. Player is not found. Oh, 5. Player is found. Player has been sent a request. How do I know if you've accepted it? Or do I just go? Do I just go? Maybe we remove 1 player. There we go. Okay. Hey! Oh my god! Look at that feast in the background! This is the background that I selected, right? Look at this beautiful feast! I know we're playing with Birbs, but hold on. Let me appreciate the setup here. Look at this. Eating out in the wilderness with this kind of spread. Beautiful. What am I doing? Gain food from bird feeder. Then brown powers in this habitat will activate. Okay. What do I do? What am I doing? I think you're still loading, right? They even get tea? I freaking know, right? You even get hot tea? Stay focused, Aki, stay focused. We hear the board game, not here, but look at the food! The game has outstanding artwork as well, absolutely gorgeous and peaceful looking at work. It's your turn. Oh, it's your turn right now. We would love to be in that kind of environment. Same. It seems chill, but also is it humid? That's the concerning part. How would a bird even hold a cup? They don't have to. Have you seen like the birds that do like the dippies? Thirsty birds? The toy? The dippy birds? The drinker birds? Just dip their face in that and just drink it. They can just stand on the cup's edge, or if they're big enough, then they can just bend over and do the drinkies. You know? They don't need to hold the cup. Okay, on the left you can choose the different areas. Forest. Wait. Forest? Or forest? To play a bird, choose one of the birds from your hand. I don't even know if I have a hand. I don't even see a hand. Grassland sea. This is grassland. This is sea. And each does different things like get food. Get food. Lay eggs is the plains. Etc. When you play birds, they cost eggs, but allow you to get higher rewards. You need eggs to play birds. Okay. 0 eggs. You also need food though. Laid eggs, total capacity. And then your food. What's the blue cube? Blood. Pull. What is this? Turns left this round. Oh, okay. Hello, Cooks. How do you do? Can I see what, oh, oh, yo. Press A to start a turn. You've chosen to keep 3 birds? Okay. There's a lot on my screen. Choose 5 things to keep among bird cards and food. Okay. House sparrow. Discard up to 5 feathers from your supply for each. Tuck 1. This thing from the deck behind this bird. Gain all worms that are in the bird feeder. Choose 1 each player. For each action cube on their grassland, lay 1 egg on this bird. When activated, roll a dice not in bird feeder. If any are rat, gain 1 rat and catch it on this card. Choose 1 other player for each action cube on their grassland. Tuck 1 thingy from your hand behind this bird and draw an equal number of birds. There's so many burbs? Yes, there is. An extremely popular and accessible game called Wingspan. This game is constantly high rated and beloved by the community. So in Wingspan, you build engines. So like in Tanto, how 1 card leads to another, Okay. Gorgeous artwork, easy to play, learn absolutely gorgeous. You can pick any mix of 5 birds or food. So like these ones down here. So this one seems kind of nice. And laying eggs seems kind of nice. But also getting food seems kind of nice. And this one seems kind of nice. And we'll get some grubbies. And we'll get some mice. Or maybe feather. Maybe the feather. We'll do the feather instead. Ancient Builder, you're trying to select birds. You haven't played it, but you definitely heard a ton of things about it. Honestly, should have bought it a long time ago. You need food to play Burbs. Grain. Which one's grain? This one? This is grain? It looked like a feather to me. You're gonna lurk? Got to do some driving? Okay, Cotton. Have fun. And be safe. And hello, Evie. In the top left, the Birb cards. You can see the Burb's costs. Yes, I was looking. This guy and this guy. This guy and this guy. This guy has the mouse, but I have more of the worm and the feather. So, I figured the worm and this guy. What does this do? What? Choose 1 bonus card. Wait, are those still selected? Okay. Passive Specialist. Birds with wingspan 30 centimeters or less. Or a Rhodonologist. Birds that eat blah. 2 feather per bird. Any bird with a rat symbol. The bird may also eat other kinds of food. Ooh! Wingspan or less, 3 to 5 birds. You gain feathers. Maybe this one? That's a bonus gold card for the extra points at the end of the game. Lovely birds I got. Thank you! Okay, so then that is my turn. I think. What is this? Green. From. Activate. I wish I could see what you guys are doing. Look at your background! I can observe. It's very relaxing here. Have you guys ever done bird watching? I like watching like on cameras and watching like birds build nests, but I don't think I could sit out in the wilderness and watch birds. It's too sporadic, right? Unpredictable. So you're gonna get more food this round. In the first, you can see that you can pick up you can pick up one food by choosing that tile in the forest area. This end? All your birds with ground powers and this hub activates starting with the one next to the slot. I'm assuming this one, because I can see you have the one here and the one here. The one green. Okay. You never did before, no. You've chosen to keep 2 birds. You've played the bird, barn swallow. You've gained food. Okay. Can I place something here? Did I gain food just now? Choose from the bird feeder. This one? But this one has a... Please, can I look at my middle bird, please? Roll a dice not in bird feeder. If any rat, gain 1 rat. You can't help too much with strats. You can show how to play. Yeah. I'm gonna be really terrible with strats at first, because I'm just kind of like, whoa. So do I get the rats? Or do I get the grain? Please. If any are not in the bird feeder, when you play a bird, you can't pick up that rewards. So you can play the next in the line. Which one? But I need eggs, right? I can't play a bird. This habitat, you can in the grass. I see. We're in the forest, okay. So, what if I played this? Oh, when played, but there's none in the bird feeder right now. Choose one player. Can't play while gaining food. Okay, so let's get this guy. And this guy? Okay, no, just the one. Now can I play this guy? Okay, no. Next step. One action per turn. You can switch sections too. You're gonna get food? Okay. Eh? It's keeping track? So you see how the first block is get 1 food. If you play a Birb there, then you unlock the ability to get 1 food or table or trade a card to get 2 food. This one? Get food. cards. Okay. Oh, a complete stem card. And I assume the bird feeder is different every time, right? Is that I can change? Oh. If you want to do something else. Draw bird cards. Then from activate. Eh? How do I get out? Help. 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 I have done a thing. Oh no. Oh, this shows everything. Okay. Bird feeder changes when the dice run out. Do I play this guy? I don't have enough food to play. Okay. Well, that's fair. He needs 2 rats. Can't really get any eggs right now because we don't have any burbs. Needs the burbs. Here, so do this guy. Cost. Pay. Yes. Change. Yes.
Dunnock. The chicks in a single nest of dunnocks often have different fathers.
Play potted greed and draw 2. Just one other player for each action cube out there. How do we know that they have an action cube? You can play the exact cost of bird food, or any 2 food to equal any 1 food. Okay. But I have to gather more food now. So now I need more eggs. Each time you decide that you want to buy food, you will gain at the next tier. So like this one, a card and the dice. Okay. Okay. I also get the effect, right? Round end. For each action cube on their grass, lay 1 egg on this bird. Plus trade a card for an extra food. Oh, that's what that is. I need to make eggs. I need to make eggs. Okay. Then you want food? We'll take this guy. Oh, I have to choose one. take Wormy Dealy. Do I want to trade in a card? I kind of don't want to. I kind of still I kind of still like this guy and this guy. So I'll just take the food. GG on the achievements. I got rid of this guy. Any bird. Bird may also eat other kinds of food. How do I play this? This is passive, right? This is passive. The birds with the brown. Action abilities will all get done in sequence from right to left depending on what you did. Get food, eggs, or cards. Okay. I don't think I'll get extra food because I don't really want to get rid of my cards right now at the moment. I think. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of them at the moment. So we'll go with that. Do I get an egg? Do I get an egg? Do I get an egg? Choose one other player. For each action cube on their grass. Does anybody else have grass? You put a bird down. Anybody else have anything on their grass? Nobody has any grass. Action cube. At the end of the round, I'll be able to leave. Okay. Oh, this is a whole round! Okay. I need more food. Still no rats. This is okay. I really want the hawk. Roll a dice. Roll all dice not in the repeater. The water area, you can draw more cards. Can I? Wait. Unchoose your feed. Draw a card. Draw one card. You do. Draw discard one from your hand at the end of your turn. Once between turns, when another player takes the way of actions, there is one shot with a nest. Not number 2. If any are fish, bring that many fish from the supply and cash this on this bird. Do I want a fish bird? I don't really want a fish bird. This guy seems okay. This guy seems chill. But I can't play him. I can't play him because I need an egg. I have no egg. But I can draw a card just to be able to get more food. So I guess it doesn't matter, right? I can just get a card. And then next turn I can get 2 food. I think that's the idea that we are going with. Do we all do our turns? Do we have to wait on each other's turns? Or are we all doing turns at the same time? Waiting on each other. The first bird in each section is free. Oh! Wait. What? Also, but I haven't seen fish anyway. I've not seen any fish. Lobster cake? That sounds fancy. What do you mean you're making lobster cake, Kizor? What the heck? Looks like it's fully turn-based, not semi or simultaneous at all. Lobster cake sounds so fancy. For a lunch? A lunch? 4 turns. Okay. Okay. What's the food? What's the food situation? The others are berries. There's no worms in the bird feeder right now, so I shouldn't play this guy yet. I can instead just grab and then discard this guy to gain, what is this? Shuffle? Do I get the shuffle? Oh, my rats, my ratties, my little rat buddies. Rat. Rat. I want the rat. Okay. When you run out of dice, or all the remaining dice are the same, you can re-roll. This game is, are you winning? Matt's a splendid teacher. I also spend 2 food to get the one fish you need. Oh. I didn't care too much about that bird. I didn't care too much about that bird. It's all about my lovely hawk and my lovely flicker. I want to get these babies down eventually. I want to get this hawk down. And then I need to wait for more worms in the bird feeder and then be able to play down my flicker. So then I can get more food while placing down a bird. So I just need another rat, I think. Yeah? That seems about right. Fergus hawk. We can look at. So these are the new birds to look at. What's the cards in the tray? Okay. So there's that other guy. 3 turns left. Roll a dice, not under a few different. Draw. All players draw 1 card from the deck. Gain food. Okay. Let's take a look at what food there is. Reroll. Rats! 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 I want this rat boy, but also we can place this guy down now. We can play this guy down and then get all of the worms. We can place this guy down and get all of the worms. But wait, what does this guy need? Well, he needs the plains as well. But we want this guy. So if we place this guy down, when played, get all the wormies, and I'll get 2 wormies. You need an egg to place more birds in the forest. Yeah, but this guy can go into the grasslands. This guy can go into the grasslands. So I can place him here. Right? While gaining food. Well, I changed my mind. I don't want to gain food. Go away. Go the frig away! I recant. Wait, what am I doing? How do I? Can I not recant getting food because I rolled for it? You can also just get 2 eggs without placing a bird. Do I? Could I have been collecting eggs all this time? Yes. I'm just like, I need to get eggs. I don't know how to get eggs. Okay, well, I think it's locked me in because I did the re-roll and I can't choose to not get food. The stream has gone to the birds. It's gone to the birds. You just need a bird to place the eggs once you get them. Place. A bird to place the eggs once you get them. Yes. Maybe. Okay, well, I'll get the rat so that I can put the hawk down. Yeah. Little dots in the bottom of your bird's cards. Yeah. Oh. How many eggs they can hold. Okay. Okay. I see. I'm learning. So next round, I'm gonna get some eggs. Lay eggs on birds. Now, what's the color wheel and then egg? What's this? What's the color wheel and then egg? Oh. Oh, any food plus egg. Trade food for a 3rd egg. Okay. We'll see, now we've got to egg up. We've got to egg up. Also, hello, Hug. How are you doing, Hug? How are you doing? Matt is teaching me how to play Wingspan. And I am playing the Birb game. It's pretty interesting that there's like informational excerpts that you can hear about the specific birds. I'm pretty sure I would hear more if I was actually laying more birds, but I didn't know that I could get more eggs. You're just enjoying the bird calls from stream while doing work? Yeah. Could be quite therapeutic. It's never this like organized, right? The tweeting. It's never like right? Like this is very melody. Like it has it's very sparse and clean. Out in the wild, it's like everybody's tweeting all at once. Everybody is like going all at once. It's a cacophony of bird tweets. You know? It's never clean like this. Everybody's impatient and they're all saying something at a time. Together. You're gonna have 2 birds in your forest, so how now I will play the brown abilities going from right to left. Okay. For everybody. It affects everybody? Next turn it will activate. Okay. Ruby-throated hummingbird. Each player gains 1 food from the bird feeder, starting with the player of your choice. The player of my choice? Choose. 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 Wormy Dealy. Yes. Okay. 2 turns. I would like to lay an egg. I would like to put my hawk down. I think. Select the egg. Do I want the egg? I kind of do want the egg. I get select birds to lay eggs. This one? This one? Or do I need to put it down here? Like here? Okay. And then this is. Select the eggies. Select the eggies. I have eggs now. I can put more eggies. I can put more birds down. I can put more birds down. How do I know what's in the bird feeder? Can I look at the bird feeder before putting anything down? Two of your Kickstarter projects have finally shipped out to your address. Nice! I think there were a couple of projects that I was thinking about backing, but I have to be very careful. Kickstarter is a dangerous place for my wallet. My wallet is very thankful that I am not paying attention to what Kickstarter has to offer. My wallet is like, please no, no more. There are 3 rats. That's a lot of rats. What does this say? I don't know what it means by roll all dice. Not in bird feeder. What do you mean by not in bird feeder? If any are rats, gain 1 rat and cash it on this turn. So circle lit to the right with the arrow. Oh! Is that what's in the bird feeder right now? Or is that like... Oh! Oh my god, there's so many rats! 1 turn left. Okay, we gotta make this count. We gotta make this buddy count. Don't want to place him. We can place this guy. So we can place this guy. And we go, yeah, place this guy down.
Ferruginous hawk. These rust-colored birds sometimes hunt in groups in prairie dog towns.
Activation requirements. Okay, how does this work? How do I do this? Choose 1 player. Just that like that? Like that. Lay an egg on tomat? Yeah, let's lay an egg on tomat. Oh, I got an additional turn! Or an egg? Okay. Okay. You're missing out, Aki, playing Devil's Advocate. Chrono Clash. The board game equivalent of Smash Brothers. Characters from many board game properties come together to best each other up. To beat each other up. RoboQuest Arena. Robo Rally, but with cute little robots that beat each other up in the arena. Up to 4 players. License to Grill. A cute board game where everyone is having a block party in your cul-de-sac. Share the one grill to cook all of the food to make sure yours comes out the best. I see, Okay. We put our lovely hawk down. I don't know what that did. I don't know when that gets activated. Okay. So then I can now place down this bird. Oh, but there's no worms in the bird feeder. Cards get activated if you choose to do an action in the section. So the hawk gets activated if you get eggs. If I get eggs. I could use some eggs. But I also kind of need cards too. Look at a card from the deck. Tuck an eye in this bird, if not, discard it. Choosing any one player, including yourself, cash one rat from the supply on this bird for each that player has. Choose one other player. For each action cube underwater, tuck one card from the thing behind this bird. Then draw an equal number of cards. I kinda want this crow. Them in the grass. Get 3 eggs per. Or be able to draw 2. This is very interesting. The bird animations are so cute. Look at them, she moving. Stomach. Welcome back! You only ever had a slight interest in this game. It wasn't something that you would go for, despite knowing how popular and accessible it is. Your interest was elsewhere, like cute to anime waifus. 6 turns. Okay. More egg. Yes. It doesn't matter. Yes. Select the bird from any habitat to spend an egg. To spend the egg. No egg.
Carrion crow. In their range, carrion crows are the primary scavengers of small animal carcasses.
My precious eggs. At least we'll get it digitally to play with y'all. Yeah! Pretty much, you suppose? It's often on sale, so for $10 it's super fun and chill. If it was animal bird waifus, it could have been in your collection already. Yeah, there's well, not a board game, but like bird husbandos. There's Hatoful Boyfriend, the bird husbando game. Most people play for the Burbs, though. Most people play for the Birb version. You weren't in the nature-themed games until later. You're much more interested in the flora aspect of nature than the fauna part. Both are kind of pretty. The overgrown, like, greenness and grassness of it, they're kind of pretty. I remember when, what was it? There was one time the cafe decided to stop by a desert area, and it was nothing but, like, dirt. And brown. Everything was brown, and it was devoid of anything that was green in color. I didn't know I could miss the color green until not having it available to me. So that's why I tell the cafe to strictly give me vacation spots that have green grass and a body of water. Feels so much more soothing, I think. So now you have 2 birds in the plains. When you choose straight up. Okay. I got 3 eggies! If I so choose. What's in the feeder? We got 1 worm. I wish there was a copious amounts of worms. Won 2 bonus cards. Draw 2 bonus cards, keep 1. Both of them are draw 2, keep 1. It's just an extra draw. 1 played. Choose 1 other player for each action cube on their. Tuck 1 card from your hand behind this bird. Number of cards. Is that flamingo good? For each action cube on their water. Is that good? I don't think anybody else. Oh, they have 1. They have 1. They have so many cards in there. Okay, they don't have a lot of cards. You're also living on a prayer, just like me. You're living on a prayer, just like me. I see. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry your little heart. I really want to put this guy down. I really do, so that I can gain more food. It's like such a waste. I'd do it if there was 2 food in the pot for him. But I guess I'll draw food, maybe. I can either get more eggs. You know what? I might as well just get eggs. Give me eggs. Yes. Very cute. What? What do I do? Dice outside bird feeder? If any are rat, gain 1 rat. Okay. What does that mean? It's cashed onto the bird. What does that mean if it's cashed onto the bird as opposed to in my stock? It's cashed on this card. The bird is holding it. But then what does that mean for the bird? What does this make the bird do? That doesn't show me. He just holds this rat. He just got it gripped in his little claw and he just like snacking on it as if it's like jerky. Yum yum. Yum yum. Yum yum. Okay. What did I do again? Still only one worm. I can't bear it. I can't bear the suffering. Any of your other birds to gain from the supply. Cube on one. Tuck one card from your hand behind this bird. Then draw an equal number of cards. Discard one egg from any of your other birds to gain one food supply from the supply. Okay. You don't know, you haven't snatched many things. I just grabbed it. 'Tis mine. I do want more food though. Sure. I'm still getting measly amounts of food. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention, but how do I win? It's by collecting feathers, right? You'll get too far with food if I push another bird down. I know. Oh, this one has wormies! Ah, this one has wormies! The bird feeder has wormies now. I can put down the flicker if this stays okay. This has more than 2. I was waiting for the bird feeder to have like more than 2 wormies. I hope the friggin' AI doesn't pick up the wormies. Ah! Eggs, birds played, bonus objects, and if you tuck a card. Yeah, there's a lot of things I say tuck a card. I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm not quite sure what tucking the cards mean. Lunch is served, by the way. You posted pictures in the Discord. It's really funny that you went yum. Right when you placed your food in front of you. Yum. Yay! Okay, I want to take a look while everybody is thinking here. Oh my god, you put the food like right in front of me. Yum. What's this? Lobster cake and fries. Said Paki. Also, it was really funny that you. Where? That's so much fries. Is that barbecue sauce or really dark ketchup on the fries? And then also, the lobster cake is so tiny. Did they sell that? Did they sell that at Sam's Club? Where do I find lobster cake? Did you make that from scratch? You didn't make that from scratch. Where do I procure lobster cake for myself? You pick a card from your hand and place it under another bird. It's like chambering your cards. Oh. But we don't get to use their abilities, right? We don't like if we don't get to use their abilities? Maybe. You think your folks get them from all these? But these are steak fries and that's barbecue sauce. That's what it looked like. It's too dark for ketchup. They are kind of small. You can be used for sandwiches. I want a bisectional cut, please. I would like a bisectional cut of this lobster cake. I want to see how much meat to filling there is. Okay? I've had like crab cakes and it's like it's too much filling versus the actual meat of crab. Actual meat of crab. Can we place this guy? Okay, what is this? The food cost? Yeah, we can pay that one worm because we're gonna get worm back, right? We're gonna get worm back. Select. Spend an egg. Okay, next.
Northern flicker. These woodpeckers seek out ground-dwelling insects rather than pecking wood.
Yeah! I got 3 wormy dealies! Oh, look at that food! Any bird with the rest of blood. Does this have to be played down somewhere? Does this have to be played on a thing? Or is this a passive? You kind of destroyed it already? Strategy to the game is getting rows of birds that create useful chains. Like you played a bird in the water area that has an ability that lets me draw a card, so you can draw an extra card. Okay. When does this get activated? I'll grab worms. Let's try here. And do that. So that's activated. Dice outside the bird feeder. We roll. 1 rat will be cached on this bird. I just shot him. What am I doing? Wait, are you telling me I can interact with the background? Okay, yeah. Cash the rat. Give me this. Can I interact with anything here? heck? Jeez. What? Say what now? What? We have 2 cached on him. I don't know what that does. I don't know what caching does. It's still the same birds. If you don't want to, you don't have to use a bird's ability. You can skip it if you want. Oh. So I want to get... This one's like the easiest to lay. And I can rank that guy up. So maybe get this guy? Or not. Maybe I'll get this guy. It'll take me a little bit more to try to get him, but that'll be kind of interesting to have. Two birds with round end power activation to meet the requirement. Okay. Wait, no, don't skip. What is... This one? One player, including yourself, cache one rat from the supply on this bird for each thingy that player has. This one? This one? This one? This one? Gain 2 rat from the supply and cache it on this card. Yes. 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 2 birds. Okay. Next one. What's the next one? This one. Choose one other player for each action cube on their grass. Okay. This one. This guy. Sure. We'll go and put... Oh, they're full up on eggies. Okay, I'll put one here. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Hello, Mr. Chicken Nuggets. Good morning. I'm playing with the Birbs. Is it my turn? Is it my turn? When activated, I want this. Wait, look at the card from the diary. Talk behind this bird, not discovered. Talk from the card from your head. Behind this bird, you do trouble. I want this one. I want this one. Look, I want this one. I want this one. And then there's my turn. I need berries. I need berries for this woodpecker. I'm having a collection of the peckers in my forests. The bird. You can pick from the 3 visible cards or draw. I could draw from the deck this entire time? I could do that? There's been so many rounds where, like, I didn't want any of the revealed cards, so I just skipped a drawing. There's the fewest. Why would I want that? I don't want that. I don't want that. I need a berry. I need a berry from this homeboy. I can gain 2 food. Might as well just pick these guys up. Actually. Rat. Rat. Give me a berry? No berries! Yeah, give me a grain? I want berries. Remember, any 2 food can equal any 1 food? I can do like 2 wormy dealies to equal a berry. I could do 2 wormy dealies to equal a berry. Oh, okay. Helps get rid of unwanted food to get the ones in the... I see. No! Why would you re-roll? That was like 3 wormy dealies that I could have gotten, and I could have gotten all the wormy dealies. You were out of dice? No, it's okay. How were you out of dice? There was like 4 or 5 in there. How many dice? Had to do what he had to do. Had to do what had to be done. Man. Okay. Is it worth it? Do I just grab the food instead? No. I'll grab your bird's ability resets the dice. Oh. So if I play this guy, I have to pay equal this one. Is that what it's wanting to do? Yes, I concur. We can do that. Spend an egg. Let's spend this egg. Okay.
Black woodpecker. Tree holes made by this bird provide homes for other species.
Have you ever watched a woodpecker before? They're quite precise. Like, they're really, really precise. I watched a woodpecker before, and they're just very interesting. If you could quickly review the game and score it, what would you say? I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I'm understanding it. Jumping head in without any context or understanding, everything is very overwhelming a little bit. But I'm kind of understanding how things work now. And it's that aha moment that's just like, oh yeah, I get you. Okay, I think... Do I want more eggs? I want to draw a card. Look at the cards in the deck if top card from the hand. Needs more anime girls? Hatoful boyfriend edition. They need to do a Hatoful boyfriend edition. Hatoful boyfriend collab. Could... That's a forest, that's a grass. And then these are forest, 2 forests. Draw 1 card. I could go for this card. Maybe. Go for this guy, right? If something is trying to be, stuck it behind this card. If not, discard it. But tucking seems to be kind of nice. I don't know exactly what it does. I don't know what tucking does, but it's kind of nice. And activate it. This one seems easy to spawn, but this one gives me 3 feathers. And does tucks and moves. There's a greater flamingo. It's better than solitaire. In all seriousness, it's a perfect game to train for a train ride or something. Tucking just caches a card to count as points at the end. I do like this. This would get me cards. This one. Okay. Nintendo Switch version? Yeah, that's what Matt has. Matt has the Nintendo Switch version. Compare Taunted to a solitaire game as well, especially if you're playing with the non-interactive cards with other players. We're currently playing on PC, but it has cross-play with Switch. Does Wingspan have a one-player mode? Like, for IRL? Because the digital, like, you could put AIs in the other slots. We could play together? Yeah! Matt's playing with me right now. He's teaching me how to play the game. So, like, this is Matt. This is Matt. He's got this guy here. Tuck card from your hand. And then he's got these 2. This one does absolutely nothing. Holy crap, but it gives you 7 feathers? What the heck? Reset the bird feeder. If you do, gain 1 food from the bird feeder after resetting. Red-tailed hawk. Look at that. That's a beautiful bird. Look at the... Tuck it behind this card. Let's go down. Your birds have such high feather ratings. Each player gains 1 food from the bird feeder, starting with a player of your choice. Tuck one behind the bird. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with a... What am I doing? Yeah. one rat. Some curd.
Red-shouldered hawk. These hawks hunt from a perch, swooping down when prey is nearby.
The only way players interact is through drawing cards, which makes the deck smaller and getting food. You're wondering if the game IRL physically has a single player mode too. You figured you can see that all the different indeed we can. On Steam, the game was on sale last week, but you forgot to buy it because you were working most of the time. But if you do have a Switch, then you can also join in from that avenue. You don't have one, so you have to wait for it on Steam later. You never played alone, honestly? This is your second and a half game? Not seeing why not. You get the objective cards. So you can play trying to complete those and gaining as many points as possible. One, 2, 4, 3, 6, 3. What is this? I wonder if all the maps have interactives like this. I could get more eggs. Get an additional card. Or I could get additional food. I haven't really gotten food. Let's do the food. We'll give ourselves a varied diet. Collect. What did I do? No. Get one food. When did I get activated? Whenever I do a thing in the area? That's what I was just doing? Yeah, but I didn't mean to activate it. I thought they get activated when I put eggs on them. So I didn't realize that that place getting food would activate them. What triggers an activation? I guess is what I'm asking. Your friend is the big board gamer who, and he knows you like deck builders and engine builders, and he taught you. He has the game physically and digitally. Oh, so now you are activating your birds down the row. Remember, you can scale a bird ability if you want. Oh, skip it. I can skip it. They activate when you do the thing, get food, eggs, or card. So any action within that row. If you activate the row, you activate the birds. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Any activation. Any activity on the row. Okay. I'm gonna just keep getting food. Food forever. Put this flamingo buddy down. 2 birds. Choose. Two rats. 3. Give me those eggies. Lay the eggies. We put a bird. What? Oh, it has to be a Donut. I should get rid of more eggs on the Donut. They can't go any other bird. Oh, such a shame. Okay. We have no more space. I have no more space. Okay. Gotta get rid of. I need more grassland cards. What is this? American Crow? 1 egg. Yeah. Any of the other birds? Okay. Fine. Any more grass birds? Or spend more eggies? I don't know what I'm doing. Tuck 1 card from your hand behind this bird. Then draw an equal number of cards. So each action cube underwater. Tuck 1 But what if I don't have any? Got 2 new bonus cards. Keep going. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, also lay 1 egg on this bird. Also, tuck 1 card. Okay. No! It was you, Matt, did it! You got the card that I was looking at! I don't even remember what I was looking at. You got the card that I was looking at! The crow? Yeah, the crow. My crow collection. You didn't have any cards? Am I supposed to be able to play this? Okay. Let me draw a card. This guy. Steam notifies you when it's your turn. It's so cool. I've been seeing that in the bottom right constantly go up. I kept thinking I was making an achievement like every single time. I'm like, oh, an achievement. Oh, an achievement. So, I will place this guy down. Does this look about right? I have no berries. I agree. Go ahead.
Purple gallinule. With its long toes, this bird can walk on lily pads without sinking.
Oh my god, it does have long toes. I was supposed to draw more cards. You can see other players' boards, and if you click the button on the bottom left, you can see all the cards at once. Like it was IRL version. This one? My American crow. It's fine. It's fine. running a bit low on food. You get bonuses for getting all the way to the end? Oh. I wasn't sure if I felt like I wanted, like if I had enough desire to get to the end. Wait. What do I need? Grain. Grain. Buggy. Grain. There's like absolutely no grain. I need food. But I have none. Take out more eggs. Lay eggs. It's the last round. Is it really the last round? But it looked like there was still a lot of turns left, even though it was the last round. Like, I still could have thought things out a bit more. Like, definitely getting more cards. Is it 2 more turns only? Equal more points. More eggs equals more points. I see. Just fill everybody up with eggies. I do still need food though. But this is not an optimum food selection for me. I choose. Two turns left. We play it in real life rounds, and you win with 134 points? That's just from collecting eggies? Oh my god, look at all the wormy dailies. Oh my god, look at all the wormy dailies. Kinda want the wormy dailies. Kinda want the wormy dailies. I 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 don't even know if they count for points, but I kinda want the wormy dailies. get them. Get the green. Get the rat. Get the wormy dilly. Or I could re-roll. I could re-roll. No rat. Wormy dilly, wormy dilly. No. Get the rat? No. If I get the rat, then I can do a re-roll. But they would have to be wormy dealies. I'm gambling. I'm gambling. I'm gambling. I don't necessarily need the rat. Take it. I wanna gamble that last one. Oh yes! All of the wormy dealies are mine, which means I could go get a berry. Can I see what does everybody needs? What is everybody's needs? I can't even see. A grain. I know that one was grain. I think one of them wanted fish. Okay. So then I click confirm. Okay. Gain one worm from the bird feeder if there is one. Okay. Next. Gain all of the wormy dealies. All of the wormy dealies that are in the bird feeder. Ayo! Now I have food and I don't need to worry. I feel like you need to keep notes playing these kinds of card games. Yeah, I feel you. I feel that too. Honestly, the better course of action is for me to just collect more eggs, right? Because the next turn is the final turn. Right? Theoretically speaking. Getting the food was just a luxury. There's like no means or reason for me to get the food. Because it's the last turn. And I have no cards in my hand to be able to spawn more birds. Last turn! I will play this guy. A lot of campfire. That is a lot of campfire. Meh, 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 meh. Oh, just spend the eggs.
Greater flamingo. A greater flamingo at the Adelaide Zoo in Australia lived to be at least 83 years old.
Holy cow. Two more rats. Yes, please. And then this guy can have more eggies. But I'm maxed out on his eggies. I'm so sad. I know I could get 3, but I'm maxed out on his eggies because I couldn't spawn enough birdies. And I filled him up instead of using him all up. No. The utter audacity, the utter waste, the utter egg waste that I've committed. What? What is this? How does it grade the points? I don't get it. What is this? What is this? Count the food cost on your birds, remembering to count only one food for birds that have a choice in their food cost. I don't know what this means. Amount of cards. Bonus cards, end of goals, eggs, 1 point each, foods on card, tucked cards. Huh? GG! Tucked cards, food on cards, eggs, end of round goals, bonus. What are bonus cards? I won? You let me win. You let me win, Matt. You finally beat Matt. Oh, you could break it down. This is actually really cool. Matt had so many birds. Matt had so many birds. I don't know what the bonus cards are. What is this? End of round goals? I kept hitting the end of round goals? What were the end of round goals? Teaching and playing is hard? First game ever, I won. I won on my first game ever. Now, to never play this game again and to keep that 100% win rate. Absolutely. I had 9 eggs. The AI had 13. 8 food? I'm assuming that's the rats. And I had 1 tucked card. Wow. Oh, go back? Go back, go back, go back. That was fun, though. That was really interesting. It's like the neurons were being unlocked, trying to understand. How does this... Do you want to save this game to preserve archive? Yes? I think? Preserve archive? Oh. Oh, I saved my game! But what about my birds? Do I get to see all of the birds? Do I get to see only my birds that I pulled? Or like, do I also get to see the opponents? Only my birds, it looks like. So now this means... Oh my god, there's so many birds. This means I have to go and unlock, play more, and get more birds. It was super fun. It really was. It was a lot of fun. I'm sorry if I was like a special case while learning the game. It was a lot of fun. That was really interesting. I love the neurons unlocking. Though I was like playing while also being slightly confused about the scoring system. I was a little confused about the scoring system. No. You're fine. It was awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being a great teacher. Now, to proceed to be super duper addicted to the game and play it so that I understand how it is to its fullest extent. You score based off of the feathers you saw, plus eggs, plus any tucked cards or points too. Is it 1 point per tucked card, or is the tucked card counted for how many feathers they are worth? When do you want to try playing it again? You won't be able to join you guys until at least next Thursday. Unless it goes on sale for $10 and you buy it then. Only 1 point? That's a shame. So you could tuck like a 7-point card, but it's only worth 1. You know, it's not the bird's value. Sag. Much sag. Let's see. That'd be amazing if it was. Because then you could just like, if it's that one card that's like it's the 30 wingspan or smaller, and then it's like RNG, and then you just get like a high point card. That could be like your saving grace. Just pull it out of the woodwork and just be like, hey, I got 6 additional points. Yeah. I want to see more birds. I did enjoy it. I want to see more birds. I want to play it some more so that I can get a better handle of the game, and I want to see more birds. They stole Aki's voice. As soon as the door closed, I'm gone. I'm muted. You can't hear me through the door. It's how I'm able to party and dance on the weekends, and nobody complains about noise complaint. That door is very solid. It's very noise cancelling. It makes it so that I can party hard and the neighbors don't bother. Because they don't even know. They don't even know that I'm partying. With the poker and the board games. Board game is fun. Board game is fun. It's a lot of fun to play with you guys as well. I'm gonna like start researching bird information and watching bird videos. I used to watch a lot of bird videos. And then I could start spleeging to you guys about random bird facts that you probably don't know about, and I'm gonna sound really nerdy and smart, and that I know my birds, and we'll play bird game, and I'll be like, oh yes, that bird is this, and did you know they do this and this? That shoebill bird is scary. Which one's the shoebill? I'm not gonna remember names. I'm not gonna remember names of birds. The only thing I remember is the golden pheasant from Hatoful Boyfriend. But like that's not his full name. It was like golden pheasant something. Shoebill almost stole your friend's hat at one point. We were at the zoo. Wait, aren't the birds like in a contained area? Your wife knows a lot of the birds' actions? Really? That's so cool. Hatoful Boyfriend was crazy? It was. I've never played it, but I just know a lot about it. I know a lot about Hatoful Boyfriend, but I've never played it. So there's that. I think it's too scary for me. I think Hatoful Boyfriend is too scary for me. Or at least I didn't think it was at first. And then I found out more information. And now I've deemed it too scary for me to play. So I shan't. In the rainforest area in the DC Zoo, the animals are in a habitat, but can mostly roam free, especially the birds and the monkeys? You had free roaming monkeys? Nuh-uh, 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 nuh-uh. Like it's inside a building? That's super cool. What the heck? I wanna play with monkey. Play with monkey? Did you get to play with a monkey? I feel like that's dangerous, isn't it? Can monkeys go like hostile? I feel like monkeys can go hostile and things like that. That's dangerous. I take that back. And also, the birds can poop on you. You didn't get to play with one, but they do like to steal things, you heard? Yeah, they're curious. They're very curious. Very, very super duper curious. Anyway, let's see. You didn't get to play with one, but they do like to steal things, you heard. Yes, yes. Sorry, I didn't I read it and then I didn't realize I read it again. I'm like looking at this other stream that we'll go right into. So let me go prep that up. And I saw them their messages and I thought I had a new message. It looks like they're doing a debut subathon, so that's very exciting. Remember when those monkeys took back their lands when COVID? Yes! Oh my god, those monkeys! There was a video footage of them running rampant in town, and it was scary. There were so many of them. So many of them. And they were getting pretty aggressive because they were used to like the tourists and the humans feeding them and things like that. Those monkeys were smart. They would steal things from tourists and then put their hand out and like barter with them. Like, you want this item that I took from you? Give me food and I'll give it back to you, sort of thing. They were like sneaky little thieves, sneaky little devils. Let me take the sunglasses. What? You want the sunglasses? I'll give it back to you. Give me some food in exchange. This is mine. Your food isn't. Like, your food isn't yours. Have a great day. Crows will barter with you. Will they? Crows will also barter as well? That's interesting. I watched a video of a crow solving a puzzle, and that was super crazy. Like, they're really smart. They were smart. That's how they get the food. Yes. Alrighty, 10 seconds to the raid, guys. Birds are wicked smart. Crows are. I'll see you next time.